All right, you guys. So, as promised, I am back with an update in regards to the monster tenants that destroyed this family's home. So, just to give a back overview, in February, North Carolina homeowners Hallie and Ansley Morgan, they rented their properties to Caitlin Poor and Kathleen Kennedy. And just a week into their lease, they started coming up with all these demands of things that they wanted done. Now, one was the fact that they wanted the touch-ups done in the kitchen on the paint. And they claimed that they were dissatisfied that the job hadn't been done prior to them moving in. The wife also explained that they had all these nitpicky demands that they wanted completed and advised her that if it wasn't done, I guess in their time frame, that they would be moving out. Mind you, they had not even been there a full week quite yet. So there ended up being some exchanges through text messages with her husband. And in one exchange, there was allegedly some racial slurs used towards them. Now, subsequently, they ended up abruptly moving out in the middle of the night. And the neighbor that lived next door thought that something was, kind of strange or fishy about the way they left. And then I guess the next morning there was water pouring out of the home. So the Morgans drove an hour and a half to get there, only to find that their house was pretty much destroyed. So let's take a listen to the update here from the wife. They did end up filing a lawsuit in which they were seeking compensation for repair costs, loss of rental income, also legal fees, breach of contract, intentional destruction of property, trespassing, and infliction of emotional distress. So let's take a listen to the update that the wife provided the other day.
Welcome to Season 1, Episode 3 of Nightmare Tenants, featuring Caitlin Poor and Kathleen Kennedy, who destroyed our family's rental property. And also our neighbor's home. So this is the update you've all been waiting for. Caitlin and Kathleen have now officially been criminally charged under NC General Statute 14-127, injury to real property. While we are grateful that some level of accountability is happening, we have to ask, why aren't these charges felonies given the magnitude of the damage? So here's what the statute says. NC General Statute 14-127, injury to real property. If any person shall willfully and wantonly damage, injure, or destroy any real property whatsoever, he shall be guilty of a Class 1 misdemeanor. But NC General Statute 14-144, injury to real property malicious, states that if the damage is done willfully and maliciously, and the damage is valued at more than $5,000, the person shall be guilty of a Class 1 felony. So let's do the math. Mitigation, roughly $16,000. Property damage is now a minimum of $60,000. Mortgage payments continue on a now unlivable property. Estimated timeline until livable is roughly 10 months. This clearly meets, if not exceeds, the felony threshold, so we are calling on authorities to reassess the charges and apply NC General Statute 14-144 as the destruction was both willful and excessive in cost, and here is the current state of our home. So we'll keep you updated on how things progress from here. I just want to say thank you all again for the outpouring of support. My inbox is overflowing, and just know that I appreciate every single message. I'll see you back for episode 4, so stay tuned.
Now, with all this damage, they know that they need to upgrade those charges to a felony. So as far as Caitlin and Kathleen, we know they deleted their social media accounts. And to all of that, I gotta say, don't try to hide now. When you were making all these demands and acting all big and bad and destroyed this family's home, you had all this energy, and now all of a sudden we want to go in hiding. But peoplemagazine picked up this story. So although they deleted their social media profiles, people did reach out to their employers. So Kathleen was working at DHL supply chain. They made a statement just citing their employee code of conduct, which pretty much states that they reject all forms of discrimination and intimidating behavior, and that they promote a culture of tolerance, honesty, and integrity, and that they were going to thoroughly investigate this matter. Atrium Health, where Caitlin worked or was going to be working, they said that she was still in her pre-employment process and had not started her role yet with the organization. But they said they did take the allegations very seriously and are actively investigating. So I guess we just have to wait and see. But definitely, I do feel that these charges should be upgraded from a misdemeanor to a felony. But let me know what you guys are thinking. Drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. And as always, thanks for watching.